Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's that we're hunting through. We are after some of those alphabet 10p's, ideally 2019s, because we've never finished a 2019 book. We've got good progress there. We've got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, R, T, U, V and X. So still 7 to go. It's been a long time since we put a 2019 coin into the book, but we did start a second 2018 book, having completed this once already, and we are 2 coins off of finishing this one. We need H for Houses of Parliament, and we need T for the drink tea, which would be lovely letters. So, let's go into these bags, see what we find. Okay then, so whilst the hunt is ongoing, we're going to go through some comments left on my videos, starting with Christopher Love, who says, anyone know if the Brunel 2 Downs, pounds but with a D instead of a P, is an error? I've got a few of them. Or is it as common as the ones that say pounds? It sounds like it's the wording at the bottom of the coin. Maybe a bit of the flick of the P has been cut off from the design or worn away or something. It's really hard to say. It's a comment I get an awful lot is, I've got this coin which looks like this or has this error on it. Is it an error? Is it rare and valuable? It's really hard to tell from a text description of the coin. The best bet is to send a picture, and maybe potentially not just myself. A bit of a plug for my coin collecting Discord server. There's a whole bunch of very informed, knowledgeable and very helpful people over on there, and we have a section for, I think it's errors, fakes, tokens, medals, that kind of thing. So that's take a picture of, so join the Discord server. It's free to join it. You just need a Discord account, and you can post a picture of it there. Oh, 2018. We're going to get one really early doors. Will it be H or T? It's Elf Loch Ness Monster. It's a beautiful design. Very cool. The follow-up thing is, a lot of the times I get pictures of coins sent to me saying, what do you think of this? Is it an error? And the picture is very blurry. You need nice, crisp photos. You don't have to invest huge quantities of money into photography gear. Just hold your phone a bit steady when you take the picture of it. Make sure it's in focus. If you can't see it, or if it looks blurry before you send it, it's going to be blurry when we receive it. So it sounds like with this one it's just an anomaly. I'm not aware of any sort of errors like that are worth substantial sums of money, but errors aren't my wheelhouse. I know the errors that I come across. Wider than that, it's a little bit trickier, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't sound like it's going to be a particularly valuable error. The other thing, if you don't have Discord, you don't want to use Discord, try some Facebook groups. There's lots of Facebook groups that'll be able to help you out, tell you whether it's an error or not. Oh, this is a name. Amaya Kawai says, of course, that they would be the traditional hippocampi, half horse, half fish creatures from Greek and Roman mythology, are what the real seahorses are named after. Oh, that's quite cool. I didn't realise that. I did get quite a few comments specifically about, it's on the 2023 Proof Britannia design. It's that seahorse hybrid creature pulling Britannia's chariot through the ocean. Design that I'm still waiting for it to arrive to actually decide whether I like it in person or not. Because lots of times you see an image of a coin, it doesn't look particularly great, but then it arrives and it looks much better. So like the Windrush 50p, the 2019 Paddingtons were designs I saw in the image and thought, ooh, they look a bit terrible, but once they arrived, I was very much pleased with them. So yes, as ever, my opinion is out on the Britannia until I've got one in my hands. Remus B says, nice finds, just an option, but maybe a little more info / history on each commemorative coin could be cool to see. Reason behind why each topic was chosen to be a commemorative, and maybe other designs that weren't chosen for each year. Just an idea. I really like the idea. The problem with doing that, I assume you mean when I'm doing my 10p, £2, 50p coin hunt, talking about each design. A lot of the designs we see every video, so that's twice a week, every week, and they would seem a bit a bit over the top to describe what the design is every time we see the design. But what I would recommend, there are links down in the description to the Britannia Coin Company. That's the coin dealer who I'm employed by to make videos for. In those videos, we do very much go into the depths of different designs, things like that. So it sounds like it's the Britannia Coin Company is a channel that you definitely want to check out, because I don't think I'm going to be doing that on my coin hunts, because like I said, it'd be so much repetition. I'll be doing I'll be saying the same things over and over and over and over and over again. And I really like the other designs which weren't chosen for each year. I would love to know as well. I unfortunately don't have access to that kind of information. I think it'd be very, very cool to be able to see what was on the table as a commemorative coin that didn't quite make the cut, or alternative designs, things like that. Definitely stuff I would be interested in, but unfortunately not information I have access to. Mark Stamp says the dates on £2 bags are going to be much less of a spoiler than 50p until the new Britannia or new coin goes into circulation. That's true to an extent. I totally agree with you on that. So I think that's in relation to, I have said on quite a few videos recently that I avoid looking at the date that the bags were sealed, because I get them from the bank. Most of them come from cash centres in those sealed bags, and if you can see what date they've been sealed on, if it was sealed before a certain date, then you know you're not going to get a specific coin, because it hadn't been circulated by that point, and it sort of ruins some of the fun of it. I get what you mean with the £2 coin, but there is that, like I said, there's that 2021 Britannia that's on the horizon. It could be coming any day soon, any day now, or it could be, it might not turn for years. But again, it's just I don't want to look at the dates. It's like I said, it just spoils some of the fun of it. If I did get a bag that was like full of Commonwealth games or something crazy like that, I might have a look at the bag to see when it was sealed up afterwards. But going into it, I want as little information as possible, just to avoid any potential spoilers for myself, because ultimately I enjoy the hunt as well. I don't want spoilers prior to the hunt. Evil Apted 1992 says, I got the England Commonwealth Games in my taxi change this afternoon. I'm buzzing about it. Very nice. That's an amazing coin to get in your change. All 4 of the Commonwealth Games are really, really tough to get your hands on, so I commend you for having found it. It just goes to show they're still out there. They're still findable. I still get contacted probably at least once a week by someone who's found a Kew Gardens 50p. So I am always very positive that there's a good chance that I or anyone else coin hunting, whether it's in your change or big coin bag hunts like I do, that we can still find those lovely coins. Angie Lewis says, bit of fun challenge for you, my friend. Try to remember to do an edge hunt within the first 5 bags for 5 consecutive hunts. I know you're ahead on recording, but still, bet you forget. I think the last few I've made sure to do an edge hunt very, very early on. So it's checking the edge inscription on the £2 coin. It's the only coin currently in circulation that has writing around the rim, and you can tell what the design is from that, because each edge inscription is unique to each commemorative coin. I feel like the last few hunts I've done, I've made sure to do it early, because I normally get towards the end of the hunt and realise, oh no, I haven't done this. And I know it's not everyone's favourite part of the video, but lots of people do like the edge inscription hunts, and it's the chance of finding something amazing by identifying or not identifying the edge inscription on £2 coin. I think is really fun. Vardis says, ha, I'm 21st, beat that. I watched the video before it was uploaded, so no. Look, again, I feel like I need to caveat that. So there are lots of people that write first or second or whatever place they are watching their video, and I don't want to discourage that, because I think it's great fun when people do that. And in fact, I get a little bit annoyed when people reply to that going, oh, I don't care, who cares about that? I think it's fun, I think it's cool. So not to disparage anyone that tries to get the first comment, because I think it's very cool. Lurk Z says, randomly found this, now I can't stop watching this man go through coins. Amazing. I'm so glad that the YouTube algorithm has figured out something that you would enjoy watching and that you're enjoying the videos. I think it's bizarre when, bizarre is probably the wrong word because it's got negative connotations, but I find it fascinating that people with no prior interest in coins can come across my videos and find them interesting. Because I always I'm sure many of you would have thought, and I thought when I started coin collecting on YouTube, there isn't going to be a massive audience for that, but here we are, still ticking along, growing every day, which is amazing stuff. Touring Fun UK says, hi, can you tell me about 1807 £2 coin? I have one with no date stamp. Now, I'm not quite sure what you mean by date stamp. The year will be minted on that coin. I think I can't think off the top of my head whether it's on the reverse or obverse. I think it's the obverse. But that is the abolition of the slave trade, or an act for the abolition of the slave trade £2 coin. Very, very common coin. The only thing to really look out for on that one is the centre part of the coin has a bobbled effect on the circulating version, whereas they were in the collector's sets it was a smooth finish with the initials DG to the bottom right of the 7 in 1807. Otherwise, it's a very, very common coin you'll find in circulation readily. MEH says, hi, I love this so much. Question: if I was selling some 50p's which needed a clean, what would you recommend? Sadly, my great uncle in his later years made a few coins go green and blue, so I want to sell them before I move to America. Sorry to hear that your great uncle's passed away. The general rule of thumb though is don't clean coins. It's trickier with situations like this where some of them gone green and blue, so they've probably been kept in, I don't know, PVC, or they've just oxidized or somehow reacted to something. The problem is sometimes cleaning a coin will do more damage to it than leaving it tarnished or dirty. It really depends what the coin is. If it's a really high value, rare, special coin, then it might be worth it getting it conserved, which is different from cleaning. Cleaning is an abrasive way to scrub off all the dirt, detriments or other things that reacted to it, whereas conserving it is trying to bring it back to the state it was without just scrubbing away, because the main thing is when a coin is minted, it has that minting layer, that fresh clean minting layer of the metal, and any form of abrasion will wear that away. That is to say, common coins that got no numismatic or collector's value or aren't sentimentally important to you, it doesn't really matter what you do with those because they're not really worth anything, so you're not losing value if you were to clean them. And coins that are like really, really far gone, I guess it's down to your personal opinion what you want to do with it. But if you want to preserve any value in coins, the general rule of thumb is leave them as they are, and just, if you're storing coins for the future, try and store them in chemically inert flips or capsules, things that aren't going to affect the coins over many years. But with that being said, let's get back to the coins. Well, there we go, not a bad result at all. I pulled this one out just because it looks a little bit odd. Obviously that's post-mint damage, that's not an error in the coin. I just thought it's kind of neat to put into my oddities box. 2 territories, Guernsey and the Falkland Islands. Falkland Islands don't see too often, but that is a wonderful coin. And 1 alphabet 10p, L for Loch Ness Monster, 2018. Not one sadly we need for the book, but I'm always happy to find one of these. This is what these hunts are all about, finding these alphabet 10p's. They're so hard and scarce to find. Just to find one out of £200 is a real joy. So, links as ever in the description of this video to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and join that. Also links to my social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. There's the PO box address you can write into, and of course the Britannia Coin Company who I work for, making videos for them, so please do check that out. All it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!